Hello and welcome to India Today. I am Sanjay Ponnappa.
And this is Maruti Acharya.
And we just finished watching the film, the Telugu slash Kannada film Zebra.
Pan-India film.
And what are your first thoughts? What is that? How would you describe this in one word or one sentence? One eternity later.
It just reminded me of that thali where there are a lot of things but you're not happy. Individual pieces are good, but overall not exactly happy.
For me, the 13-year-old kid who enjoyed Happy New Year would be happy if he watched this today. I am also happy, but unsatisfied is what I'd say.
Yes, so we will get into the detailed review. So we are talking about the movie Zebra starring Satya Dev, Sathyanraj, comedian Satya, and Daali Dhananjaya. And I am also Satya, so a lot of Satyas happening with this project.
There was a Sanjay also in Dali's team.
Yeah. There was a Sanjay also.
So all of us were a part of this film.
And the movie is directed by Eashvar Karthic with C and music by Ravi Basrur. If we get into the details, when we said we are not satisfied with the movie, that doesn't mean the movie is bad or terrible. It is a decent movie, decent attempt, but we wanted it to be a decent film, but it ended up being just a decent attempt.
I feel like this film could be enjoyed by a lot of people.
Correct.
So like I said, the 13-year-old, absolutely innocent, who used to watch films in total abandonment, just go bonkers about what is happening on the screen. For people who still enjoy that, who are there, would enjoy this film as well, is what I think, because it had all the ingredients, a little bit of laughter, a lot of brainy things. You would feel like, oh, this is smart and all of it. If you're ready to just let go of everything else, all the trivial elements which would otherwise make you think that, okay, this is not smart, but then that is being so smart and all of it. If you're ready to let go of all of this and, not be too brainy, you might enjoy this film.
Why the movie works in most of the parts is mostly because of the ideas on paper, cat and mouse chase and banking frauds. Some similarities with Lucky Bhaskar, but it's again totally different. How hero is smart using his skills and information that he has about the banking sector and how he's trying to make money out of it. And what is the situation which forced him into getting into all of that is basically the movie. So the ideas on paper are very, very beautiful, very intriguing and engaging. But when it comes to translation onto the big screen, not exactly correct. And the major credit goes to trying to be everything which every Telugu film mostly tries to do. Want some comedy, want some this, want some that. So that pulls the good ideas a step back.
The narrative is going at a very good pace in most parts of the film, but then लगाम लगा ऐसे ही वापस खींच देते. So most of the time that happens where once you're into the narrative, you're totally invested, but then it suddenly changes direction. It breaks that flow.
Correct.
And that in some parts works. The comedy lands in some places, but then in most places that doesn't happen. So that is basically a drawback in the otherwise smoothly flowing narrative of the film. Another thing that I'd like to point out in terms of screenplay and direction is here I feel like the director is winning and at the same time he is only dropping the ball. Right? In most places you can see his genius, you can see the way he has, framed the whole script. You can see how beautifully he is dropping elements everywhere and then bringing all those callbacks are coming, tying things at the end, all of it. But then you can also at places see him puncturing the balloon. He's like, there
is a legit scene where Daali Dhananjaya.
Yeah.
So even the technical departments have been a hit and a miss mostly, because when it comes to movies like this, either you come up with innovative ideas or ideas in the sense plot points, or you come up with innovative presentation. For example, like Lucky Bhaskar had a lot of innovative ways in terms of camera work, in terms of edit and the way the scenes were placed, or breaking the fourth wall. So either your plot point should be new or your presentation should be unique. The movie which is trying to balance everything somewhere lost in the world, because of which you feel the movie is trying to be something but it's still a very generic popcorn flick.
Music by Ravi Basrur. Surprising, refreshing. Ravi Basrur, here he has moved out of his element like he has tried in a couple of films before this. But here he did a good job. He
Yeah.
has finally found the right tempo.
Tempo.
He has finally found it right, and when I was saying that the horse is running nicely, the tuk 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 sound, Ravi Basrur did that properly in this one. So here he definitely gets a winner.
So coming to performances, Satya Dev, Daali Dhananjaya, Sathyraj, quite surprising,
Yes.
and my personal favorite comedian Satya. Everybody killed it. Satya, who's somebody who has tendency to lean towards something but also trying to be grounded, and the way situations, and Daali Dhananjay and his screen presence as a gangster, as somebody who's trying to control, and what he got that grandeur to that role, and he perfectly played it. And Satyaraj and Satya also did their parts fairly well. Yeah, but Satya, the way Satya portrayed comedy was really, really good. But the pieces written for that comedy is mostly like there is a scene where a security guard is holding a book of 50 Shades of Grey. So if you think about it, why was that? It was unnecessary. Just like some pieces in the comedy. It's just there. You don't understand
Yeah, there
why.
are a few unnecessary, unwarranted comic scenes.
Yeah. We are in 2024, so we
Yeah,
think
I
that can
mean,
be avoided.
Those, especially when it isn't even a part of the whole plan or
Yeah.
the narrative, you can just
If it's not contributing, then yeah.
why? This is definitely a two-hero film.
Correct.
Is what I'd like to say, because this, although it's a Telugu film, it's not just about Satya Dev and what is happening, or even if it's it's with Dhananjay, who is so established as a huge star in Karnataka. It's not about him. Both of them are going hand in hand. I'm just telling this, if it's like not a spoiler or anything, it's just like if this is one half is for you, another half is for me. If you are doing this, I am doing this. Both of their stories is running parallelly, and both of it has so much importance, and it is intertwined somehow, which makes it fun to watch.
Correct.
The only thing is, I wanted more of them together is in the film.
So if you ask me if the movies can give you that impact that Lucky Bhaskar has created, to an extent, yes. And if you ask me the way the movie team is promoting that it is going to be a new, different, unique attempt, is it? Not exactly, but to an extent, yes. Is it worth your time in the popcorns? For that, you need to go watch it in theaters and check. Not just this movie, every movie, go to theaters. This is our opinion. You might have a totally different opinion. The comment box is open. Go watch it, come back and put your opinions here.
Yes, this is a total popcorn flick. Again, like I said in the beginning, leave your brains out. They say that this is a very brainy film, but leave it out, and then you will enjoy all the teachings that you get in the theaters. Well, what did you feel about the film? Let us know in the comment section below. Do you feel we are right or are we wrong? Is our review good or bad? Let us know in the comment section below.
And also, something on a personal note for the people who watched it, this is a very common trend that I've been observing. Blur in the wrong place at the wrong time, okay? It is a disturbing. From Duvada Jagannatham, I've been observing this. It is a disturbing and grabbing unnecessary attention to the situation. If you know that is gonna be censored, why to put?
The scene itself is a big blur. Remove it.
Yeah. So mention your thoughts about this movie in the comments below, and if you like our very friendly Mama movie at Lundra kind of conversation style review, please mention that also in the comments below so that we understand you're liking our style of reviews.
If you haven't understood what we are doing here, we basically just watch the film without formulating a lot about it, without thinking a lot about it. We want to bring out the freshest perspective possible in front of you.
Yeah.
So that, it's not something that you sit, write, type, think about. No, this is just, I came out of the theater, this is what I'm thinking. Basically, what all of you would be feeling as soon as you walk out of the film.
Yeah, and also in this 1.5 years of journey, I stopped using a lot of hand gestures and he picked up. For you to know all of that, we have done a lot of analysis, reviews, reactions, lot of stuff on the channel. Please do check that out as well. With that, this is Maruti Acharya.
And I am Sanjay Ponappa.
And you're watching India Today. Thank you so much.